Hello, and thank you for connecting with us today. I hope you have that big picture in front of you that was mapped out at the beginning of the year. Hope you're staying focused on that big picture. You're activating those action steps to ensure you get going in 2020. So we're here at ABC Educational Services. We believe in you. We want to see the best happen for you in 2020. So I wanted to continue on. I just wanted to share some encouragement before we got started today. Want to continue on with our series that we have begun, which is 6 strategies that will help you stay the course in 2020. This series is connected to the consultative services that we provide through our sister company, ABC Resolve Consulting Agency. And we want to hopefully something shared today that'll be beneficial to you to help you stay the course in 2020. So, our strategy for today, strategy 2, that we're going to talk about is stay consistent. Staying consistent. What does it mean to stay consistent? This word originates from the Latin word consistere, which is a verb. Anytime we see a verb, we know that there's going to be an action that needs to take place. So this word means standing firm or still or existing. This is so important to know that as you stay consistent, know that what you do on a regular basis is going to help you stand firm. It's going to help you continually grow and progress and develop so you can see that dream, that goal come to pass here in 2020. So let's keep going. Want to keep talking about what it looks like when you're standing firm. That means no matter what, discouragements happen, and we've already talked about that, and I'll continue to share with you to know that despite the discouragement, highs and lows of activating those action steps, consistency is standing firm and pushing yourself to make sure that the goals happen. So important. You can do this. Let me repeat this again. You can do this. Sounds a little bit about being persevering. Having that spirit. Having that heart of perseverance. So we want to make sure that we understand that as we are being consistent, stand firm and keep pushing even on those days when you're feeling like you're not giving your all or 110%, it's so important that some movement is happening towards accomplishing that goal. Sometimes you may need reminders to let you know, like, why am I doing this? Why am I committed to accomplishing this goal? It's so important to put reminders in place for you so you'll know this is why I'm doing this. And this will help you resist the temptation from skipping the time that you set aside towards accomplishing that goal. Now, we're all human. And if you skip, it's okay. Get back up, reset, brush yourself off, and keep going. Keep going. So I wanted to share some pitfalls, just some pitfalls for you to avoid as you are working towards staying consistent. So creating too many goals to complete at once. This can blur the vision of your big picture and what you'd like to accomplish. So make sure you're not crowding yourself with too many goals because that can blur the a vision, which will cause discouragement, and then you'll not be able to be consistent. So, second thing, becoming impatient. Don't become impatient. When you are consistent, it's so important that you know as you're standing firm. Don't make impulsive decisions as you're waiting for that result, for that outcome from that action step. We're going to stand firm. We're going to continue practicing what we know and what is right and is true to do. And we're going to be still and watch things grow as we are being consistent in our action steps. So remember, stand firm. Don't move too quickly. Third pitfall to avoid, make sure you try to keep your focus. Make sure to keep your focus. We don't want to have other things. Some things is sometimes it's so easily, to get distracted, but as I said before, just reset, keep going. If there's something, a bump in the road that you see that, wow, as I wrote that down in January, it was clear to me. And now I'm looking at it and it doesn't seem that clear. Take that opportunity to rewrite and refine what you have planned out to do so you can be clear on the direction that you are going. This will help you stay consistent. This will help you keep going so you won't have to start over again. So you won't have to keep being in this in a cycle of readjustment. It's okay to make adjustments, but we want to avoid them if necessary, if we don't have to. So John Maxwell, he tells us small disciplines repeated with consistency every day lead to great achievements gained slowly over time. So we want to stay right there. We want to make sure that those small disciplines that we're putting in place, that we're repeated with consistency, that we're standing firm, that we're doing those things every day. Those are what's going to get us to those great achievements. So, benefits of staying consistent develops discipline and self control, which we all need. We all need that in order to be successful, in order to see growth and progress. We definitely want to make sure that we're continually developing our discipline and self control. This also allows us to build a higher level of trust for those who we interact or communicate or have relationship with, whether it be business or personable. You'll see the rewards of standing firm and practicing what you've been trained and know is right to do on a regular basis. I'm talking about benefits. There are benefits of staying consistent. It'll help you create accountability for yourself and others. So important. This accountability piece is so important as you are consistent and you practice what you've been trained to know is right to do on a regular basis. People can depend and rely on you, but you also can help establish those areas of accountability for those that you communicate and have relationships with as you are consistent. And lastly, the last benefit, you can become more noticeable and visible. Motion attraction. Remember, we talked about that at the beginning of the year, that as you move, you attract those things and those people that will help you accomplish your goal. They see you, you are reliable, just as I talked about, and you are committed to what you're doing. So these are more specific steps as you move. These are these consistent steps that help you stand firm, that help you exist and continue working on what it is that you've planned and mapped out to do, that big picture. So I wanted to share with you in closing just a resource tool that I just thought was so beneficial. I thought I would share it with you. If you look in as you're browsing, as you're doing your research and studying and planning for your goals and your action steps, take some time out at Google Dream Conception. Dream Conception, this is a marvelous company. They have some resource tools that could help you stay on track as you are working towards being consistent. There's this tool that if you log in, it'll show you this tool, and this tool is made that as every day you believe that you have worked and shown some effort toward that goal, you can mark it off. And it's something that, that's electronic that you can do online. But if that doesn't help you, you can create your own tool to say, oh, I believe I've done great today. You can mark that off. You can use stickers, sticky notes, whatever works best for you. I encourage you to have that map, because that map of consistency is going to help you, encourage you to stay consistent in those low times, encourage you to help you stand firm in those low times. So, wanted to encourage you and share that information with you. And then also, just another resource I wanted to make sure you took away, just some action steps that you can do concerning your consistency. Now, if you know that there are specific areas you're working toward being more consistent, write at least 5 of those down. Make a list. At least 5 areas you believe that you can improve your consistency in. Now, this can be whether it's a personal life or in your business. Once you've written those down, break that down and pick 2 or 3 of those that you want to work on. Once you have established and accomplished those, keep building and adding until you're successfully mastered those 5 areas that you know you wanted to work on in the area of consistency. So I hope that something was said that was beneficial to you today, to help you keep going, to help you stay the course in 2020, to help you stand firm as you are working towards being consistent in every area, consistent in your action steps, consistent in those relationships, whether it be personal and professional. So, wanted to encourage you in that. Continue to stay the course in 2020. If you need more assistance in this area, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We are available. We'd be more than happy to walk alongside you and assist you with helping you stay consistent. Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. We believe in you. Listen, the world is anxiously awaiting for that dream, that goal, that project that you set, waiting for it to come to pass in 2020. It's not impossible. You are valuable. You matter. Take care.